What is going on, YouTube? It's your guy, Rusty Tides, and today we're back with some more Phasmophobia. We're going to be doing the weekly challenge this week. It's Vulnerable on 13 Willow Street. Once we're done with that, we're going to be hopping on over to Tanglewood to do some more of the Easter event. I want to do more exploring of that. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And without further ado, hop right on in. So, okay, so we don't have any sanity, we don't have any smudge, and we don't have any crucifixes. That's what it means by vulnerable. Probably not going to do too many of these side objectives just because we... Why are you talking? Just because we are doing a challenge mode. You know, I'm trying to get in and out. Tier 1 sucks. That's fine. Where's my... Hold on. My cursor's gone. Not here. It's in the game. Yeah, why is all this 0? Options. Let's do this one, right? And then lower the size to 91. There we go. That looks a little bit better. All right, now let's grab... There we go. That still looks a little too small. There we go. That looks a bit better. Well, let's hop right on in. 13 Willow Street. I think that this one's one of my favorite houses. Breakers off. We have the voodoo doll. That is our cursed possession, so we could keep an eye out on that. I didn't bring a camera. I forget where the light switches are. I haven't played too much of Phasmophobia in a while. I'm going to be completely honest. See how the temperature's going up in that room? The ghost room will only drop at the beginning. It's going up here. Please don't be garage. Don't be garage, don't be basement. That's all I ask. Alright, we're good. Bathroom? Now, because we don't have any protection, you know, no... Don't be silly, wrap your willy. Because we don't have any, I thought I heard it throw something. Any smudge or sanity or, you know, anything like that. We do have to be kind of careful. There we go. That's feeling a bit better. It is kind of too far from my mouth, but it's fine. This is still going up. It's looking like we possibly have a basement ghost. Why is this hammer here? Is it hallway or this room? Hallway. Damn it. All right. I'm gonna see if I could fix my mic. It's bugging me how it's all the way off to the side. I want it in my face, in my, maybe not in my mouth. There we go. That feels a bit better. If I'm too quiet, let me know. I can move it up. I should probably move it up anyways, you know? There we go. We do have some activity. I only lost 3% finding it, which is not bad. Lately, I've been really into seltzer water. I've never really been a seltzer water person, but this specific kind, it's not dull, if that makes sense, you know? Usually seltzer water is, you know, the cousin. Its cousin was the whatever flavor, but this isn't too bad. All right. Every American cowboy owns at least 2 F-150s, but they're always on grass and bricks because the owner said he's getting around. But has no intention of fixing his said cars. Now, see, I don't have... It's pretty accurate. I don't have 2 F-150s. I have 1 F-150s. F-50s. I have 1 F-150, and it's not on bricks, but it does need to be fixed. Actually, I'm not in the swamps. I'm in the forest. Thankfully, I don't have any cars on bricks. I mean, my car, I have my daily commuter that gets good gas mileage. I have my my wife's car, and then my truck that, you know, you need a truck to be able to haul things around. It's just helpful. This ghost is not active at all. There's at least has one Ford pickup from the 90s they refused to get rid of. Yeah. I feel like, because my day job is, I'm not a car mechanic, I'm a forklift mechanic. So, I do know how to fix cars. But a lot of that is, yeah, it's... Why get rid of it when I can fix it? Not UV. It keeps turning off that light, and we would have had fingerprints on that light by now if it was. Yeah. Well, the daily commuter I just got was a Kia Niro, which so far it's been fine. I mean, I haven't had it too long, but it's just meant to get me from work to home and get decent gas mileage. Like it gets about 40. It's an ugly. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I could actually place this dots, and then I'm gonna go look up what that car is. I don't like that on the ground. Can you please just... Go here. Why am I having such a hard time placing this? You know what? That's good enough. The Ford Ka. I have to look this up. All right, let's see. Ford Ka. Let's make it so. What is this? Oh my god. Yeah, that's that's quite the car. Why? It reminds me of almost like the smart cars, but this was like a 2009. So, oh my goodness. Um, the smart car's special needs cousin. Yeah, yeah. This is not the smart car. This is the short bus car. Jeez. Yeah, because what I got as a daily just to go from working home. Nero images is something like this. A drivable cyst. Yeah, it that is what it did. It did look like that. Yeah, like this one's all electric. Mine's not all electric. Mine's a hybrid. But a Kia Carnival. Yeah, I felt like that was also prevalent here. No, I would say in the early 2000s, it was probably the Grand Caravan. Either that or like a Toyota Camry or something, you know? This ghost is probably like, what is he doing? At least the breaker's still on. It didn't shut down the breaker. Half the time it shuts down the breaker. No activity whatsoever. Oh. Well, that's not where that belongs. Which one did it move? It moved both of them. Probably turned off the lights again. No? Wow, this ghost is not active. Where are you?
Slips away.
Slips away. Okay, at least we got something from this. Alright, what's this joke? We got ghost orbs. Freezing? Not freezing. I feel like we would have gotten down to freezing by now. Oh god. I don't know. What do you call an anorexic teen with a yeast infection? A quarter pounder with cheese. I shouldn't laugh, but that is funny. That's a good one. Maybe it's a mayor with how many lights it's turning off. I'm gonna go grab the other ghostwriting book and put that in another location as well. I don't know, it could be dots. Dots would be yokai. Yeah, I haven't heard a joke like that in a while. I feel like those jokes just aren't really around anymore. Dots. I already got the video. I want you. If they added Slenderman, so on the they did technically kind of add Slenderman, but not in the way to where he can hunt you. They added it to where he just stands there and stares. It's almost like an Easter egg. But it's on the camp map. Camp Woodwind. Put you there. Put you there. There's a Slender Man movie. I did not know about that. I can't imagine it's any good. I mean, the whole thing with Slender Man is that I'm not gonna say it's not good, but it sounds like it's one of those, B-list, made in my backyard type movies. I say that, but some movies made in the backyard are really good. Like, there's some bangers on YouTube. Oh, no, not the forced jump scares. That's sad. It's on Netflix? I'll have to check it out. The forced jump scares are the really sad part. It's not freezing. Hasn't given me any EMF. UV is not an option. I think it's Mare just for the fact that it did turn off the light twice. But this ghost is giving me nothing. This is why I don't like the fact that it came down here in the basement. EMF 5. Thank you. See, Slenderman can be really good. But when you butcher it, yeah. In the Toy Story era? It could be really good. You just put a man on stilts and give him a white, one of those white onesies. That's all you gotta do. Alright, this thing's, actually... Mimic. I don't want to get... Nope, that would have... We're good. So the reason why this ghost wasn't active was because I wasn't moving. I would just go down there and stop. They hate you when you move, and they're fine when you stand still, so... Yeah, they could do a lot of good things with Slender Man, but if all they did was, like CGI it, that's not good. All right, that's 1 out of 3. Is it 3 or 5? 3. Let's hope we don't get another basement ghost.
Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation.
Hightail? So, let me
Object. Go and take a closer look.
Hightail.
It will help your investigation.
Hightail is a standby game developed and published by Canadian-Irish developer Hypixel Studios. Is it like Minecraft? It kind of looks Minecrafty. The issue I have with some of this kind of stuff is I need a for me I need a quest system. Let's see, how much is it? $20? Or if I want to go Founders Edition, that is $70, which $20 is honestly not that bad. Very moddable, okay. It's still in early access. Okay. What all do you get if you would have spent $70? Everything that's standard, everything that's supporter. Explorer goggles. Wow. It looks like you just get a lot of like wearables, it looks like. Yeah, it looks like just wearables. Which isn't bad. I'm not gonna say that's bad. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna look into this. Oh yeah, I have it set up to no links. But I can still see your comment. Mods, mermaids, change the commas to full stops. The Curse Forge, Hightail, mermaids. Curse Forge, Hightail, mermaids. And does it just add mermaids to the mod? To the game? There's a marriage mod? Yes, because that's what you need in a game. Oh. Sorry, my wife texted me. I just need to see what she said. You can build underwater homes? Okay. What in the AI ad? Look at this. That is creepy. Yeah, I'm gonna look into that. Orca and dolphin tails? That gets me every time. Okay, oh god. Let's see. Ghost bump, stomp me, mommy. Is that a... I was gonna say, is that a cat tail? A dog tail? Wolf? Oh god, not the grippers. Alright, we just turned the power on. Ghost room should be going down, so if it's going up, it's not the ghost room. At least that's the easy part about the tier 1. The tier 1 thermo. You're going down. I'll be okay with the ghost here. Nope, it's going back up. Bathroom ghost? Is the ghost on the shitter? No, they're still going up. Uh-oh. What is that called? Deglant wank. That's quite the... So, how many people do you follow that you have all of these? Is it another basement ghost? If I can... Doors, my greatest enemy. A mod on 13... Wow. That almost seems like a full-time career. It's in the basement again. That seems like a full-time career. Well, yeah. It's just 13 channels, right? Oh. It's apparently doing stuff. Oh, I hate the span bot waves. I had to deal with that before. I'm gonna guess. 27. 27 bands. I gotta sneeze. Ooh. Yeah, it got so bad for me that I think I just had to... I forgot what I had to do. I'm still kind of new to streaming. Granted, I've been doing it almost a year. So I guess I'm not new anymore, but I'm still new enough to where I don't know it. Alright, what were you touching down here? Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Where are you? How old are you? Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? The ghost found... No, I thought I had those well hidden enough. I did see that it turned this one around. If it's hunting, I'm dead. Oh, it just broke the lights. That's not nice. Oh, shit. Now I really don't want to continue playing this map. That sucks. It's just because I have the tier 1 flashlight. Tier 1 flashlight's not good. It's really bad. Now let's get some dots down there. Dots would help shine a light on the situation. Every time. Oh, what's the one with the... Come on. Stop being weird. Thank you. Mod pet. Well, I don't know about that yet. You are pretty cool. No orbs. Get that out of here. I want this. That's only an EMF 3. Can't rule out 5 yet, but what I can do is I can rule you out. That's still only 3. Might be freezing. Got a new headset and I can't fix why the sound goes through my speakers. I hate audio issues. I've dealt with my fair share, especially getting my wife's stuff set up. That way we could play Baldur's Gate together. Audio issues are the worst. Come on, turn on. Thank you. Did we get down to freezing? That's still only 3. With the amount it's throwing, although in my experiences, poltergeists don't really blow the light. I mean, yes, I know it's a vent and anything can happen. But with the amount that it is throwing, I think I'm going to lean with you and say poltergeist. Well, other ghosts can move stuff. It's just the poltergeist. I think what sets a poltergeist apart is the interval in which it can move stuff. It can also do the polty explosion. I'm already at 76. A poltergeist? What would be the evidence? Spirit box, UV, and ghost writing. You wanna risk it? I'd risk it. Risk it? Yeah. Alright. Because it's not a mimic. Not mimicking a poltergeist.
Welcome back.
My Ling? That's a hate crime. That was a very active My Ling. You're right. That's all my fault. And hold on. The fact that my Ling has EMF 5 and it kept only giving me a 3, that is mean. That is rude.
We've arrived. Check the equipment and get set up before investigating.
Alright. Now please don't be another basement ghost.
Object. Just take a closer look.
I couldn't even tell that the 2-1 flashlight was on. Alright, all the lights are on. And now we go back to the entranceway and hope that the temperature doesn't go up. I love an entrance ghost. That's going up. I'll take a kitchen. That's going up. That's quite the bone. Bathroom or hallway? Bathroom. That's only EMF 2. Nice bone you got there. Alright, let's go grab some more stuff. Let's leave the flashlight behind this time. Now that it's not in the basement, I don't need the flashlight to make it up the stairs. UV, ghost riding, and spirit box. I think... Oh, yep, right there. 120 seconds is this challenge mode. I think when I normally play, I turn it down to 60. Just for the percentage. But... we've got UV. Hey! That's still only 2. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? How old are you? Where are you? Are you here? Not spirit box. I feel like that's conclusive enough that I can mark it off. Now let's go grab some more. Not as active anymore. Weird. Sure, I'll bring in the photo camera and take a picture of the spine. This ghost doesn't have any spine. Okay. Thank you. I don't think there's orbs. Probably been long enough for freezing temps if we're gonna have freezing temps. We don't. No orbs. That's a random EMF too. Ooh. That means it did a teleport of some kind. Random EMF 2s generally mean it did some kind of ability. That could be a teleport with a wraith. That could be a... We don't have a ghost that has an ability like that. Unless one of these is wrong. Could be Banshee, but it's John, so it's not a Banshee. If I was wrong about the spirit box, it could be a phantom. Phantom would be a really good guess. Well, let's go ahead and bring in some salt and test for wraith. Did it turn the light off again when I was gone? Okay, not a wraith. Look at these feet. Wow. That's quite the interesting step you took there. Damn it, I missed the feet pics. I was too late on the feet. Stinky water. I don't know if you could snap a picture of that anymore. That's only a 2. Not freezing. Turned off the breaker, which is fine. I don't see ghost orbs clipping through the wall. Don't touch me. You stay there. There's a fly flying around me right now, and it's really kind of annoying. Shut up. So all we have is UV, right? Hasn't gotten down to freezing. I missed both pictures. Let's grab the other dots. I like to have the entire room lit up with dots. In my opinion, I don't know if it really helps or doesn't help, but I feel like it makes it easier to see the ghost. I could try speaking to it again. That's the only other option I have that I could think of. Use the dots as echolocation, I guess. Oh, I have my flashlight. On the back of the toilet. That's still only a 2. Come on, walk through the dots. Could be Goryo. Where's my camera? There it is. Goryo tier 1 dots. This is gonna suck. But again, that random EMF 2, I don't know what would explain that. I feel like I get Goryo in this bathroom a lot. Just purely for the fact that it's incredibly difficult to see the Goryo dots and it knows that. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? How old are you? Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Where are you? I saw the dots. Not a Goryo. Not Spirit Box. Ghost writing? Where? That's been in here the entire time. Does Obambo have the random EMF 2s? You know what? I'm just gonna take it. I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna leave.
Welcome back.
Yeah, I don't know. It did not want to write in the book. We have this. Hold on. This challenge has 3 evidence given. So I don't know what's going on.
All right, we're here.
But this fly is bugging me.
And prepare accordingly before starting the investigation. Nothing to
Alright, let's see if we could finish out this
left in a hurry.
this challenge mode. Do a couple normal runs, then we'll be switching games here. Well, I say normal runs, but it's the Hollows Eve. It's in the basement. That's a hate crime. Nice bone. But it's the Hallows Eve event, so. Booba. Anyone else just, their eyes just gravitate there for some reason, you know? Don't know why. Alright, let's turn this light on. And now walk around with this. Temperature's going up, but I do think that that's in the temperature range that it will be a little too difficult. You know, do have to give it a little bit more time. If it goes above 10, I think it's not here. That's above 10. I was giving it the benefit of the doubt before. Going up. Club going up on a Tuesday. Not here. I'll take a hallway ghost. Do you want to be in the hallway? The temperature did drop. Nope. Going back up. Oh, it's the window. It's in here. I have a feeling that that shoe does not belong there. Nor you there. Voodoo doll. Let's drop you. And you. Did it turn on a computer? Is there a computer? It did. Where are we at? Only an EMF 2. Let's go grab my UV. It'll come to me. It touched the computer. I don't know if we can get fingerprints on the computer, so I want to grab the UV. And then we can just grab the writing book, because that's set and forget. Nice bone. That's bright. I don't see any UV. I don't think that's enough for me to be able to rule it out. But probably not, you know. Do something with that, please. Let's drop the flashlight and go and grab 3 items. Nothing. No activity. Weird. I think these are the last 3 items. Just don't turn off the breaker, please. That fly has landed on my monitor, right where my voice levels are, my sound levels. So if I talk and it's right over my voice, so I wonder if I talk loud enough, I'll be able to spook it. I'm not going to try because it's finally not bothering me. I don't see orbs. Finally not bothering me, and it's finally stopped and stayed. How about on this desk right here? That wasn't a full close. Not UV. Only EMF 2. That was a lot of information. So not a Ure. Not UV. Ooh, that is so close to being freezing. Hasn't written. Grab you. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? How old are you? Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Where are you? Are you here? I'm okay with you yeeting stuff. Not a EMF 5. That's only a 3. Probably freezing temps. With how low it got earlier. Probably freezing temps and dots. Because we didn't see any orbs. That's a slow walk. Dio Oni Wraith. Wraith would be EMF 5, I'm pretty sure. I mean, it hasn't been as active as Onis typically are. In my experience, Onis love to just shove their dick in my face. Not freezing temps. Interesting. It's getting real close, though. What else can we rule out? Did not want to speak to me. I mean, at this point, right? Our only evidence is dots. I just want to be more sure. Don't walk at me. You know what? Fine. Have fun by yourself. You know what? I'm taking your bone with me. My bone now. You don't have any other use for it anymore, right? I'm saying Oni. I'm at 90% sanity. That could be why the Oni wasn't too active. It was a yokai. What? What didn't it give me? There was a ghost orb in there? And a spirit box? I call foul play. It's raining, it's snowing. He's still talking in the truck. Like, come on, bro, get the hint. Okay. Breaker's in here. Fantastic place for it. It's too early and it's snowing, so we're gonna have to give it some time for the ghost room to... Well, every other room to warm up, technically. The ghost room is probably loving the fact that it's snowing. Honestly, the ghost room might already have freezing temps due to the snow. At least cold breath. I'm looking at that temperature gauge. It is doing weird stuff. It's going up. Are you on the shitter? No. Garage? Does not look that way. Alright, let's head down to the basement again. Sad. Yeah, this is gone. And that's on the ground. Jeez, are you just having a party down here? At least that one's still here. Now, what did it do with the mannequin? Not outside this window. There it is. That's just rude. It's cold outside. It's snowing. Nobody puts mannequin in the corner. I was half expecting the other one to be out here on the porch waiting for me. So it had some activity, not much though. It just wanted the mannequin out of the way. At least the lights are still on. Are you there? Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? How old are you? Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Where are you? Are you here?
Getting
Where-
close knit.
Don't ever talk to me again. Alright, let's move you over here. I was getting ready to call it. Oh, freezing temps. Ooh. Hello? I don't think that was a 5. I think that was only a 2 or a 3, but it did do a ghost event at the other end of the hall. It really should have thought about it more before doing that event there. Let's check for orbs. It wouldn't have left UV because that was a ghost event. It wasn't a door touch. So let's go ahead and bring in the UV. Let's crack the doors, you know, see if we can get it to touch. Now come on, give us something. I think it touched this door. I think that technically was a door touch. I don't see orbs, so I think that rules out a mimic. I was kind of hoping it would be a mimic, but here we are. Unless it's phasing through, nothing in there. Can you record what I actually want you to record, please? All right. Hasn't written. I'm going to be too late to get EMF reading off of it. Moroi on Rio, Mimic or Twin? So no need for me to go get dots, at least. At least there's that. Thank you for touching this. Ooh. No UV. That rules out Mimic. Give me that. What did I do with my EMF? That's a great spot for it. Give me a sign. Where are you? Give me a sign. And now I just have to wait for it to do something and hope that it shows me an EMF. I think I can mark off orbs. Last would be EMF or ghost writing. Which it hasn't written. But granted, it's a tier 1. The radius around that is incredibly small. I don't really want to roll it out yet. Is it still? It's still here. I just have to sit and wait. I don't know. I'm kind of leaning towards twins. Give me a sign. Where are you? Give me a sign. Can I please have a sign? Bueller? Bueller? I don't know. This is the issue I have with Phasmophobia. Is I come here to play a game and to get scared. But most of the time you just sit here and you're not scared. And it doesn't even feel like you're playing the game. Like, yes, I'm standing here in the light. Yes, my sanity is not going to drain. But at the same time, it's a challenge mode to... That's only a 3, not even a 5. Did you get the breaker? Yeah, I got the breaker. I don't know, I'm going to say twins. Because did you notice there how it did the 2 different events at the same time? It turned off the breaker and it threw those pliers. That's a twins interaction. So I'm going to say twins, and I'm going to get out. And I'm going to hope that it wasn't just a Moroi that decided to do 2 actions at once. Connect. Over the hedge. That's quite the action there. I'm going to say twins. I'm going to get out of here. I don't know what to make of that.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
Headgear. Jeez. What level would that bring us to? 15? Alright, let's do... At this point in the time, I think we're just unlocking stuff. I don't think we have to spend money to level up, right? We just have to spend money to buy to add to our loadout. Let's get off the challenge mode. So that way I can see what I'm doing. Stupid fly. I don't need 2 EMFs. 2 ghost writings. 4 firelights. Don't really need the headgear. I'm never gonna use it. Let's do 2 incense. I might drop 1. I mean 2 lighters. We want all incense. 1 motion. All sanity. 1 sound sensor. And 1 tripod. Do that. There we go. Alright. Well, that was the challenge run. Now let's go ahead and hop into Tanglewood, which is going to have the Easter event.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation.
It looks so empty here.
This here seems to be linked to a cursed object. Don't take it.
Alright, flashlight,
To help you in.
thermometer, EMF. We need a photo of an EMF, blow out a firelight, and escape during a hunt. Well, now that we have these smudge sticks, we can actually do that. This is bright. They did not come here to mess around, I see. So the way I like to play it is I like to start with the breaker turned on. It just makes it a little easier trying to find the ghost room. Like this tier 1, it's already growing up. I know it's not in there. That's going up. I know it's not in there. No, thank you. Occupado. Aim down to 20. What are we doing? And it's going back up. Let's leave that door open, shall we? And let's turn on this hallway light, please. What do we got in here? We're about 18 degrees, 16. Ooh. That's only a 2. That's a 5. And it went back down to 2. We got the music box. Is it in here? No, it's in the bedroom. Just the way that it... Alrighty then. Let there be light, I guess. Not a mayor. We know that. Let's grab a photo camera. And let's do fingerprints. Fingerprints would be a really good one to get right about now. Here, hold that. Ooh, not fingerprints. Okay, we got the EMF reading. Let's go ahead and turn that off. I know that's locked because I like to play without hiding spots. Gives you more, money. What is this? Moment of truth. Nothing. Ay! Stop that. Get help. I'm already having more fun than I was doing the challenge mode. Alright, so, I only have 2 pieces of evidence, so I can't mark it off. But we have the EMF. Excuse me. Sandra, it could be a dying. Let's go ahead and grab you. What was that sound? It sounded like it blew out a firelight, but it wasn't. It can't be right behind me in the truck. Here, do something with that, please. Where are you?
That was taken away.
I am so sorry. I had nothing to do with that. Yes, because that's not creepy at all. Jeez, learn to read the room. What do we have and what do we need? There's a dying Gaia spirit, twins, or wraith. Okay. Let's do... I want to try and get as close to a perfect game as possible. So, sound recorder, and you. I should also bring in salt to check for wraith at some point. The issue is, this is quite a bit of ghost. And it's going to require quite a bit of, thought on my end. I did not know it could interact with that. That's kind of cool in all honesty. Thank you. Oh, the lights are now stuck flickering. I hate it when this happens. They're going to be flickering constantly now. Sorry for anyone with photosensitivity. I don't think I got it. A media. Yeah, no. I hate the tier 1 equipment. Let's grab some salt, check for wraith. That way we can at least rule that out. I mean, it's being active. It's doing the ghost stuff. The only reason I'm taking the sanity pills is because I'm at tier 1. And now we sit and we wait. Oh, it stopped. Hello? What else do I have to do? I'm gonna go out to the truck. If you step in the salts when I'm not here, that's gonna be rude. But I also understand, right? You're shy. If it hasn't, then I'm heavily leaning towards Wraith. I'm not going to worry about that. All right, come on. Interact with one of them, please. The tier 1 firelight does not last forever. Thank you, I guess? At least they turned off the light. Oh. It touched a door. It's alright. I'm not gonna wait for it to hunt. I got the 2 out of 3 objectives. I'm not gonna do perfect nightmare runs until I reach tier 2 at least for some of them. At least tier 2 with this voice recorder. Tier 1 voice recorder sucks. It a lot of the times it is you are just sitting there waiting and waiting and waiting. And I don't find that very fun. I don't think that's very fun to watch. So I'm going to walk away with the $1,400. I'm surprised that wasn't a level up. Jeez. Or maybe it was and I just didn't get anything from it. Let's run right back. Run it back. Blow out a firelight, witness the ghost events, and motion sensor, which I do have, so we're good there. Let's actually go in with the firelight. How long has that been there? I ain't see nothing. Okay. Again, we're starting with the breaker on. So the ghost room should cool down kind of quick. We got Voodoo Doll. Still going up. Okay, I was gonna say, can it be in just that closet? You're still going up. Nope, not living room. Not hallway. I don't mean to interrupt or anything, but this looks like quite the lovely meal. What is hissing? Now, is it in here or is it reaching through the laundry room? I think it's reaching through the laundry room. Either laundry room or garage. I think it's the laundry room. I can't grab... What is hissing? Am I going crazy? Not me, I swear. Yeah, it is in the laundry room at least. At least we found that. That's quite the setup we have on the car. I wouldn't really say it makes it more aerodynamic, but it sure makes it something. If that's what you were going for, you accomplished. I'm not seeing bone. I didn't really look. So it is on me. But could be basement. Yeah. That's an easy what? How much is a picture? 10 bucks? Alright, let's go grab some more stuff. At least on these Easter maps, if it does turn off the breaker, it's still bright enough you can see where you're going. You guys. You know, bring in some of the set it and forget it style items. That's only a 2. Put you down. And you. I have a picture of you, might as well, you know. Might not be EMF 5, but it's still EMF of some kind. That's video. Sure, sound recorder. I should have probably brought in the UV. But you live and you learn. Hopefully. Hopefully you live. Still doing something. I'm not seeing any orbs. Just have to double check later on. Alright, let's go grab the UV now. Did I also do a sound spirit box? I feel like I'm forgetting half the stuff. And let's grab in you at this point in time. I need to do the motion sensor. Why'd you turn off this? That was quite the sound there. Whatever it just did though, it was not an EMF 5 sound. So where are you? Are you here? Are you close? How old are you? Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? I'll take that as a no. I think it moved. That room being 5 degrees, it had to have moved. It turned off the hallway light here, so it's moved to the hallway, right? Light, right? Garage? No. It just flickered this light. But that is 8 degrees. It just turned off this light. Yeah, it moved to the dining room. I saw my breath. No fingerprints. But you there. I don't know when it moved, so let's check you again. It's looking fine. Now, is it in here or the hallway? And I just saw my breath from the hallway. Hallway, and I saw my breath from the hallway. I still don't see any orbs. It's nice whenever you have orbs and the ghost decides to roam, because then you can just find the orbs. I thought I picked you up. I don't like having it on the ground, but at the end of the day, you can only do what you can do, you know? Lights. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? How old are you? Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? How old are you? I have nothing. I know nothing. Don't tell my wife I said that. She'll agree. So literally at this point in time, I have no information. It could be... I did not get to picture the EMF there. That's sad. It could be running away from the light. It could be... too scared to do anything. Because it even won't write in the... A shade will not write in the book if you're in the same room as it. Saw that. So not a shade. Not a Goryo. It changed rooms. Goryos will not change rooms. Jane. Could still be a Banshee. Huh. Still quite an interesting. It didn't want to speak to me. It hasn't written. I'm holding the EMF so that way I could possibly hope to get an EMF reading. I don't know where that was. That's not a 5 though. Not an Oni, not active enough. Not Obambo, not active enough. Let's try and get a picture of it. Maybe we got down to freezing? No. Let's grab you. Quite the interesting ghost we have here. I'm thinking this is going to be my last game just with how it's treating me. Some days you have fun days on Phasmo and some days you don't. I wish there was like a setting that you could turn on to make it more active without it taking away points. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. You turn the light off in the ghost room, it can become more active. Any moment now. I have faith in you. Did it do it in the living room? It touched something. I have no idea what. Good. Oh my goodness, why are you turning on your own? If you could tell me what it touched, that would be great. I mean, twins isn't an option. We sit and we wait. This is peak entertainment, right? This is what you come here to watch. I mean, when we only have one piece of evidence, not really much we can do. Banshee, Dio, Phantom, Raiju, They, Wraith. Let's go grab some salt, I guess. Let's grab the salt and the motion sensor. At least we can complete that objective. It seemed a little bit more active at the beginning, and now it's not active at all. Okay. Is it even still here? Where's my thermometer? Oh, there it is. No, it's not. Did it just hiss at me? Breaker's back on. Not the laundry room. Not the living room. Not in the hallway. Hey, dining room? Not in the basement. This way. I should stop taking the thermometer out of that room. Why is it moving so much? I don't know. I also kind of would have expected it to be lower than that. Not a kitchen. You know, for sure it's not in the hallway anymore. It must be in here. And we haven't even gotten a motion sensor yet. I don't know. I'm done. We're probably wrong considering we only have one piece of evidence, but I'm done chasing this ghost around the house and... It's doing something. I don't know what. I think it's a Thay that just got too old and too senile. It was a yokai.
There's some jobs ready